Welcome to this AI Builders workshop. And it's going to be an exciting time. People will be joining as we progress. I'm not going to wait for anybody to join. All those 5 minutes extra that we give, we're not going to do that today because we sent a lot of reminders, right? And of course, and I really want to appreciate the people who came in quite early. So I don't want to punish you, by keeping you waiting because we're waiting for some people. So I'm sure people will be able to navigate themselves and join. Thank you so much for registering for this program. And I know that you're going to learn a lot. So how do I know that? This is what I do, reviews, testimonials every day about, how we do these things, how it helps people transform their work. And it's exciting to read those things. But beyond that, it's really just the passion, it's something that I'm passionate about. And, I do it every day with joy, right? And so in a short while, I'm going to be introducing myself. I'm going to be introducing the program, and then we'll be taking it up from there. I'm seeing somebody saying something, Obi, in the chat. Please, do you want to mention when you sent the DM? If you're talking about you sending now, obviously I'm in class, so I'm not able to attend to you if you send it to me personally. But if you could send it to the University of Freelancing, they might be able to attend to you. But if I'm done with the class and I see your message, I'm going to attend to you. Okay, so we can take it up from there. Okay, so let's start. My name is Temitope Okesheyin. That's the full name. And I'm the founder of the University of Freelancing. At the University of Freelancing, what do? We have 30-day school structure. We have the HR Technology 30-day school where we coach, empower, and train HR professionals. And people want to pivot into the HR tech space on how to leverage on technology and artificial intelligence because I realized that technology is the future of the field. My background is HR, close to a decade of experience in human resources and operations management. And I felt like, everybody was pivoting into tech. How do I navigate this? I wanted to leave too, but I said, you know what, let me bring technology into HR. I didn't see anybody doing that. I didn't see resources online. And so I had to start my research, creating my curriculum. And that's how we got to where we are. So we have the HR Tech 30-day school. We have the AI 30-day school. Now, this training is sponsored by the AI 30-day school because at the 30-day school for artificial intelligence, these are the things we teach. Everybody, regardless of your background, you're a creative, you're a consultant, you're a coach, you're a professional, you're an entrepreneur, you're an MC, you are a writer, whatever it is that you do, you must be positioning yourself right now for what is coming and what is here already. And we have to be honest with ourselves. This is not 2022 where we get to argue about AI is going to take your job or is not going to take your job. This is not about taking of job. It's about fast tracking your life and your career or your business by leveraging on tools and technology that can make it easy for you. So nobody is arguing. It's not a stress of you're a Canva user or you're a Photoshop user or you like to use pound, mortar to pound your yam or you are using blender. Nobody's arguing with you. If you really want to stress yourself, that's okay, right? You want to do it the manual way, that's okay. But the future we're getting to, clients, businesses, the world expect a lot from us. There are roles these days that you're wondering, this job title is called executive assistant, for example. Why do I have to be a system operator? Why do I have to be an intelligence officer? These are the conversation and these are the questions that are coming up. So you must empower yourself, whether you like it or not, to be able to thrive, but compete at the highest level, right? So AI is a leveler, and we teach that. And that's why we're having this today, just to be able to help people understand that it's not that deep. AI agent, this one is not that deep. And I'm going to explain all of that in a bit. And then we have the 30 days virtual assistant school, right? So that's where we teach people also how to become virtual assistants, meaning remote support to businesses and organizations across the world, which is something that I've done excellently well. One of my favorite platform, Upwork, is where, I started from, became a top 1%, and now we're here today helping other people navigate that way. So that's what we do pretty much at the University of Freelancing. I'm also a Forbes coach, and I'm the founder of Abnovately AI and Abnovately Africa. Set of AI tools revolutionizing the work that we do. There's just a lot. I don't want to spend the whole day talking about myself, But I think it's very critical because I think 70% of the people here don't know me. The link just blew up. I posted it on some platforms and I saw a lot of registrations, even though I know people. I know when I saw the number at the back end, I said half of these people will not show up. We like to register for things. A lot of us do that. So, but we're hoping that they show up. But this is just me getting to introduce myself so that I get to meet you and you get to meet me. Now, what I want you guys to do for me as well is thank you for the people who know me. Thank you. Thank you for knowing me and for being here. What I want you guys to do for me now is to drop in the chat, your name, what you do, and what you're joining from. I want to get to meet you as well. And you know why that is important? So that whatever examples, case studies that we're offering or showing in class today is also something relatable for you. I don't want to be above anybody's head by giving, of course, I might not be able to give examples for everybody, but we'll be able to sample and then we get to connect, better. So in the chat, if you can't drop your name, Lisa said, I know you. Thank you. Right. So you could drop your name, you could drop where you are. Mo, good to see you too. Drop your location and possibly what you do. And then we take it up from there. Very quickly. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. If you've been in my classes, you know that this is how we roll. This is what we do. We get to connect and then we have fun. We learn, most importantly. I see all of that. Ayomide, good to see you guys. Awesome. IT instructor, Benga. And okay, I had my first class with you with Mama Ariella. Awesome. Ogechi, good to see you. Lisa says she's a freelance, so he's moving so fast. Freelance realtor. Awesome. HR consultant, Adeshewa. Awesome. I see customer service. I see Ebere says she's a project director. Oh, good to see you, sis. I know you too. Benjamin is a network marketing professional. Beautiful. Natasha, good to see you. Lawyer, HR tech, beautiful. These are, people that I know as well who's been a part of our HR technology school. Shaki says I'm an HR manager. Mogechi is a customer support. Financial advisor, Sandra. Good to see everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Tunes, creative designer. Awesome. Obi says she's an HR. We have a lot of HRC. I love it. That's good. Food and confectionery code. That's good, Rita. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you for being here. So we will go and forgive me. I might not be able to come to the chat. I wanted to put off the chat after the introduction so that we can focus because chat can be distracting. However, I realize that sometimes I'm probably doing something and people want to ask specific, about that thing. So even if I'm not able to take the questions, the structure of my classes, the housekeeping rule is I'll come to the chat when I'm done, or if I see it while I'm doing it. It might distract us, that's the truth, but I'll be able to come at some point, check the chat to see there are questions. But if you can, it would be good to also keep the questions till, after each session. So let me introduce the program itself, the AI Builders Workshop, what we're going to learn today, and why AI agents in this age of technology, this age of artificial intelligence, age of ChatGPT, chatbots, everybody's talking about all of these things. What do I do? What's my business with AI agents? You are wondering, and like, why am I even here? Why did I register for this workshop? Now, when ChatGPT came, of course, we all know it's a chatbot, like a virtual assistant. You can chat with it, you can do all of that. And it's still working. It's perfect. It's beautiful. It's been advancing. But one thing you would know is it's heavy on you doing the manual work. You still have to go to ChatGPT to ask it questions. So I prepared a presentation to make it easy, right? So that we can separate what is the difference between having AI agent and just me using my ChatGPT, JJ in my lane, right? Why do I have to know about ChatGPT? So I'm going to share my screen. Thank you guys for keeping the communication going and for keeping the introduction moving. All right, so this is what we have. Right, so you can let me know once you can see my screen. The world has shifted and we are entering an age where AI is not just assisting. We're used to AI assisting. It does, a lot of work for you. That's good, but it's really and pretty much assisting you. But we've gotten to the age where AI is acting on your behalf, doing things, automations, without you having to lift fingers, right? From chatbots to coworkers, now from prompt to processes. AI has now evolved into something that can think, it can decide, and it can execute for you. So it's not just about prompting. You've been prompting for a long time, and that is good. Some people are not even at that level yet. They don't even know what prompt engineering is. Context engineering, they don't know. And so, and I'm going to explain a bit of that in case, this is your first time, even being an AI class, right? But the idea is we have now moved past that. Artificial intelligence is now giving us the level of autonomy. Once they understand what you want to achieve, they can run with it and do it themselves. Examples of some of the things that I've used AI to build. I have apps, that I built that one of them, for example, one of my favorites is the app that sends me the stock analysis, like analysis of the stock market every morning by 9 a.m. What is the market saying? What is Nvidia doing? What is happening with Tesla? What is happening with my favorite stocks? What are the major market movers? What is the news, shifting the culture? So that I don't have to spend the day in the chat for people who are investors here, or maybe you're even a trader, maybe you've tried to trade before. You probably understand what I'm saying. So I don't want to spend the whole day trying to read, okay, so what's Bitcoin saying today? Should I invest? Should I hold? Mm-mm. AI agent, I have one that does the analysis and sends me the email every morning. I just get to read the market very quickly. Too long to read, just give me the short. I don't want to be searching Google. And that has really changed the game for me, honestly. I have one as well that sends me once a week. So you can choose the timeline, you can choose the delivery model, you can choose how it delivers it, what it does for you. I have one, even though I have about four of them like that, but does different things. But it's the same structure. One delivers content on freelancing, what is happening in the freelancing, the gig economy world, once a week, just to see what is happening. And so many more. I have some for HR, my work as an HR, some that analyzes, every job, application that comes in. I get a notification. It uploads the resume in the right drive and, just takes it up from there. A lot of things. And then there is a type of, agent as well that needs a bit of your input though. Like the one that I used to generate my flyers. If you're a creative here, you're a consultant or you're a coach or you are doing something at a thought leadership level or event or programs, that flyer is very critical. And I love flyers. If you go to my page, I love flyers. I do flyers a lot. And I wanted to build something that can help me. We use Canva. Canva is good, but I have to search for templates that is perfect for almost 30 minutes or more. Sometimes I'm like, no, this template does not work. And sometimes, designers are not available, or maybe you can't even afford designers because of the level of, the consistent level of usage that you need for flyers. And I built something beautiful that does flyer for me. And I'm going to show you guys all of that today, all these samples and many other things that I've done through vibe coding. And you'll be wondering, do you need to have a background in coding to be able to do all these things? I don't have a background in coding. I'm not a code. I don't code. I can't interpret a code for you. My background was not technical. It's not technical, but I've been able to, grow myself, understand how to use AI. Vibe coding is a thing now, where you are using just English, plain English, to get your desired output. So that's what this is about. And anybody can do it. As long as you can chat on your WhatsApp, you can build AI agent. And you're going to build your first AI agent today in class, as you see me do as well. Now, let me separate because I've seen this. Somebody asked me in one of my classes recently, I think in October. The person was like, why do I have to build maybe a GPT, for example? Like a GPT is like an app on ChatGPT. It's just a mini app there. And then the person said, why do I have to go and be building something else when I can just open up a chat and ask ChatGPT myself? Now the differences are clear. Chatbots, a ChatGPT is like a chatbot. It is reactive. If you don't ask it, it won't give you answer. Let's be honest. If you don't open your ChatGPT right now, no answer for you, or Cloud, or DeepSeek, whatever, LLM you use. But AI agents are proactive. You set the ball rolling and then they move. For chatbots, they need input. For AI agents, they anticipate the action. What should I do? What is the next trigger that should happen when this happens? When somebody sends this email, what should happen? Where should I send it to? And then, chatbot will answer, but AI agents execute on your behalf. Chatbot talks, but AI agent works. So it's not just about talking. So this is a combination of intelligence and automation. That's what AI agent is about. We're almost done with this theory. Don't worry, we're getting into practical very soon. But I just wanted to lay the foundation for people who are probably hearing about these things for the first time. What is the anatomy of an AI agent? Every AI agent, I say this all the time, is built around three layers. There is the goal. You must identify what do you want to achieve? Because that helps you to now say, these are the functions of this AI agent. This is what they should be able to do. Then the brain is how it works, how it thinks. And then the hand is what it does automatically for you. Some AI agents might not be able to do everything. So let me give a practical example. I wanted to build an AI agent, and we're going to build that in class today anyway. But let me show you the limitation of some things, right? I wanted to build an AI agent that scans the web for a particular job title. So let's say you are trying to pivot, you are looking for a job, or you want to move, maybe you want a job in cybersecurity, for example. And you know how it is when you're looking for a job every day. Looking for a job is a job on its own. You have to search the web, you have to do this, you have to scrape, links, different websites. And then I wanted an AI agent that can do that, find the job, and then apply on my behalf. Now, there's a limitation. The limitation is going to be some of these platforms, they don't allow that sort of automation for an AI or bot to apply on your behalf. So your AI agent is going to struggle with that. Some platforms might even allow a bot to fill but they have a form. Literally, it's not just about an email, a form that has to be filled on the website. So sometimes everything is not agent. Sometimes it could be a Chrome extension. I have a Chrome extension, for example, that scrapes data online. I could show you guys. It just searches the job for you, shows you the job, put it into an Excel, and you can apply. But you can also build an AI agent that does that. So the hand, what it does, understanding the goal and the brain and what it would do will help you to know, should this be an AI agent? Should it be an app or an app? Should it be a Chrome extension? Should it be a website? Or is this okay as a chat bot? You see the difference? So the goal, what are you trying to achieve? And that's what I've learned over time. Sometimes I just go to build a mini app instead of using AI agent for certain use cases. And I'm going to show you the differences in what I'm saying. So for example, another example is everybody is crazy about Nano Banana. How many of you know Nano Banana? That's the Gemini, feature for image generation. How many of you know that and you use it? Yeah, a lot of people use it, copy prompt or use prompt to generate images. Beautiful. The problem is sometimes I try to put the prompt and it's not giving me what I want, right? And there are some specific things that I really want. I don't want to be prompting AI all the time to do these things. So I created an app. I'm going to show you that I created an app that all I have to do is put my image, put the reference image, or choose certain things, the hair, the color, the suit, and then it generates it for me. I don't want to be looking for prompt, getting it right or wrong, correcting AI, this is what I want. So that's automation. That's me thinking about the output. I don't want to be thinking too deep every time. What's the right prompt? Looking for prompt up and down on Facebook. I don't want to do that. And sometimes you type the prompt, it tells you, no, this is not allowed. I don't have the time. So you must think about the goal. What do I want to achieve? How should it reason? Or this particular platform, how does it work? And then how will it execute? Last but not the least, in this theoretical English speaking part, before we get to the practical, is there's so many tools, so many, so many, tools. Zapier is one of my favorites for AI agent. I love it. Zapier used to be, the king of automation. We use it for automations, right? You connect this to that. So imagine now that they have this AI infused into their system. It makes life easy and it's free. That's the thing. And it's not complicated. That's why I love it. So we're going to use Zapier today to build AI agents, number one. There is N8N. Some of you probably heard of it. You've seen it. Maybe you even have an account. Maybe it scared you. That's why you ran away. So there is N8N, very beautiful platform as well for AI agent. But you need to be able to crack the code a little bit because the interface, right? Alone, you need to know what you are doing to be able to use it because you have to be detailed about what should trigger what. But guess what? You can even use AI to also use it. But there's anything. N, then number eight, then N. If you search it on Google, you're gonna find it. There's so many, AI agent app. There's a Lindy, Lindy. But today, like I said, I want something that is free. Lindy is not free. Anything is not free, even though they have free trial. Zapier also has a premium feature, of course, but you can do a lot with the free version. That's why we're starting with that. And it's easy for anybody to do. Then number two, I also want to show you guys how to build mini apps that works like agent. Now, I didn't put that on the flyer. It's like a surprise that I said I was going to add. It's like vibe coding. I was going to add it to this. And you know why that is also good? Because, like I said, at the brain and reasoning level, there are some things you feel like a flyer, for example. If I just tell AI to generate flyer for me, where's my image? Where am I going to input the image? So it means I have to, so it's complicated a bit. Agent is supposed to be running on its own, but there are some things you need your input. I need to be able to add the title of the event. If I want a flyer for an event, for example, I need to be able to add the flyer of the speakers or the image or the pictures of the speakers. So you see, the goal determines what I do. So Google Opal is a new tool, is an experimental tool by Google. In fact, Google is becoming a major frontier in the AI game. I love them. If you've heard of Google AI Studio, I'm thinking of doing a training on that, but it's in our 30-day school. Google AI Studio is powerful. I've built over seven or maybe six or five, let me not exaggerate. When I open it, you guys will see apps there for free that I use on a daily basis. In fact, today, I built a signature generator. I needed to sign a form on behalf of someone. The person said he's not able to do it. He sent the signature, it wasn't working. I said, you know what? I need a signature generator. The ones I saw online, they were giving me, what I didn't want. And I built the app this morning that, generates signatures. And I'm able to just download and put it on a document. That is the age we're in. That you can't find the solution, or the solution you found. Okay, I found one, but it's $3 to download one signature. And I said, I don't understand. I should go and pay you $3. Don't worry. I'll build it for free. I built it in Google AI Studio. That is the age of vibe coding, AI automations. That is the age we have gotten into that. You should not be stranded when you know what to do. You should not be stranded. And it doesn't mean that we're trying to change the world. I'm not, if you notice all these things I'm telling you, there are things I built for myself to use. I'm not trying to make one of them the next unicorn. If it happens, so good. That's beautiful. Right? But I'm just trying to solve a problem that I have and possibly people around me have. So that is the idea behind this. I'm going to show you guys the Google Opera or maybe the Google AI Studio, whichever one. But yeah, that's it. We're gonna go there right away. But let me check the chat and see if we have any questions so far on this practical. I mean, on this theory, and then we go into the practical. Anybody, any questions so far? Have I lost you guys at any point? I doubt though. Adewale says, I do. I built an app which is beautiful. Yes, I love it. Okay, okay, I love it. Just what I thought about this Modupe. Awesome. Ogechi says I use it too. Yes, I'm telling you, it's good. It's a good tool. So let's go. Let's go to our browser. There's no need to stay and waste time any longer. So the first thing first. Let's start with Zapier. That is the tool that I mentioned that we're going to be using today. So you go to zapier.com. If anybody can go to zapier.com and copy the link and put it in the chat, I would appreciate that. Just go to Zapier. That's Zapier. Yeah. And then you sign up, right? You sign up. Now you see a lot. I'm trying to go to their main page. So let's leave agent alone. Let me go to Zapier itself. This is it, zapier.com. You sign up using your email. I like to sign up with Google, like Gmails, because it makes it easy for me to integrate later. Number two, I don't have to remember password all the time. On Zapier, some of you are familiar with Zapier, but you are familiar with the Zap side of things. meaning the automation, like an automation workflow, the interface, the chatbot, some of these things are new. At the interface, you can build apps, but that's not what we're doing in Zapier. We're focusing on the AI agent part, right? And this is how it works. So when you get there, they have the agent. And once you sign in, after signing up, you log in, you go to agent. And that's how we got to the agent part where I am right now. Now you're seeing some of my agents. Let me move this out of the way. These are some of my agents, and they have, you know, template of agents that you could build. I don't like to use template, but it makes life easy. If you feel like you don't want to build from scratch, because I'm going to show you how we can build from scratch. But if you feel like, I'll just find a template that works, that's also another method. I'm going to show you that very quickly. So if you click on new agent, then they give you the options. Do you want to use the template? Meaning we have built some of these things, you just plug and play. You use them, you don't have to build from scratch. So they have the call follow-up. What does that mean? Maybe you have a call, or your business, you are working at a customer service center, or you run a small business, and whenever people call, you want to be able to follow up with them, or maybe, it's email, you want to be able to follow up with the inquiries. That's something you can use. Lead gen research, that's lead generator, or lead generation. Daily expense summary, that's another example. Support email agent, customer sentiment analysis, SEO analysis. Depending on what you do, honestly, there's so many things that you can build here. But I want to start from scratch so that for people who don't find, their own use case or case study here, you know what to do. So we're going to build something from scratch. What would you like this agent to do? You can type here, but I like to start. I just click here, click on start from scratch. There are two ways as well that you can do this. Very easy, very easy. They have a co-pilot that even makes life easy for you. The co-pilot is like prompt engineering, right? Or vibe coding, right? Yeah. So the co-pilot here is you are telling you the idea you have, and it is going to build the workflow or the steps for your AI agent on the right, and you get to see the process. If you already know the process, you can begin to do that here manually. But this is very easy for people who are like, you know what, I don't even know what to start or where to start. Let's use this co-pilot, and then you see what it does and how this works. So I'm going to go. I have two examples that I want to use. Let's build, or you can give examples in the chat as well, but let's build one, for example, that finds jobs online. I think I mentioned that earlier. So maybe you are looking for a job, and every day you can't be searching Google. It's a lot of work. We want an AI agent that every morning your work, or every day, it doesn't have to be morning, it doesn't have to be afternoon. Choose whatever time works for you, but your goal every day or every week is to go online, go to these major job, posting platforms, Indeed, LinkedIn, or whatever, and find this job for me with this specific or with these specifications. And that's what we're going to do. And you're speaking in your plain language. It's not deep. You are not trying to form. If you can get your prompt from ChatGPT, that's also okay. But there's no point. You can do it here. So I'm going to say, I want to build an AI agent that scrapes or that finds products. Let's say I'm looking for product management or product manager job with the following specifications, right? Remote, above $100,000 or above $120,000 per annum. And yeah, above 4 years of, no need for 4 years of experience. If you want that information, it will tell you. Strictly remote, above $120,000 per annum. Then what else? What else do we want this AI agent to do for us? I want this AI agent to deliver it every morning. Deliver this as an email. Or if you want it to deliver it as a Slack, or you want it to deliver it as a Google Sheet, you see. So in the Google Sheet, it's going to deliver whether you want the name, the link to apply, and all of that, whatever method. But to be able to show you guys easily, let me choose an email so that I can open my email here and we check it out. Deliver this as an email, every morning. I want it to be able to do it now. So let me say afternoon because it's afternoon my time so that we can check every afternoon by 12 or by 1. Let's say by 1 p.m. By 1 p.m. CST. And then you click on send. Now, if you have more things, of course you add. But if it needs more, it's going to tell you. And you see, it's analyzing what you just said. Let's see what happens. Awesome. He said, I will help you build an AI agent that finds product manager jobs, matching your criteria, and emails you the result daily at 1 p.m. CST. Beautiful. So now these are the things you were meant to do manually. Setting up the trigger, meaning just think about it. If you don't want to use the copilot, what should trigger what? Something should trigger the emails. And that's like searching the web. You have to be able to search the web first. Find the job to be able to send me an email. So you see the process, search the web, then send an email, but you have to be able to connect your email or your Gmail, and then the process goes on and on and on like that. But whatever it's doing on the left is showing you on the right, you see. Now, so now this is a conflict because 7 p.m., my account was created when I was in Nigeria. So it's using my West African time zone, and I'm choosing 1 p.m. It's the same thing, even though Nigeria is 1 hour. You guys are 7 hours now, not 6 hours. But it's going to fix all of that itself. And that's what we're watching happen. You see, I noticed the time was set to 7 p.m. instead of 1 p.m. And that's okay, to be honest. 7 p.m. or 1 p.m. Anytime I get it is okay. But I just want us to get it running. Now, what is the instruction that the AI agent is following? Number one, look at it on the right. Search for remote product manager job openings using web search across major job platforms, LinkedIn, Indeed, and all of that. The second thing is to filter and analyze the job postings to be able to identify the positions that meet my criteria. So I want it to be remote, one. Number two, I want the salary to be above 120,000. And number three, I want it to have a product manager job title, not just any job, not just any title, right? And then the third step in the workflow is to compile a summary of all these relevant job opportunities and then format the findings into a clear, organized email with the job details and direct links. Because how do you apply for the job if you don't receive the link? Then send the compiled job opportunities via email. And that's what we're doing. So let's fix the setup error. So he's saying that the email will come from this email. That's okay. That works for me. Leave all of this. If he asks you any of this, leave it alone and then you save it. And then, yeah, let's watch it complete what it's doing. Now, how many tools is this agent going to use? I think it's just two. The web, visit the web, search the web. That's web, then email, send it. Some agents will use like 4 steps. It depends on you or what you're trying to build. So let's see what happens. Filling the parameters is working on that. And while we're waiting for this to complete, let me show you guys an example of one of the apps. Let me show you guys the Google AI Studio that I talked about and some of the apps that I've built with it. So this is my Google AI Studio. This is the signature generator that I talked about, that I built this morning. I think I'm still refining it, but I could try it here. TEMI. Okay. Well, let me just use my name and see what it does. Color blue, generate. And let's see. This is still working. So I just want to show you what Google AI Studio, but let's test this. And then I go back to show you the navigation. And this is still in the code assistance section. This is where we build, this is where you tell you what to do. This is where you tell you what to adjust for you. Like, can you do this? Can you adjust this? Can you make this better? And that's what I was trying to do earlier in the morning when I needed to sign something. So this is, I don't know, maybe this is my connection, to be honest, because even this doesn't take this long. But let's see which of them would answer first. Mm, okay, let's see. I think it's a connection thing. What's happening? It's on. Okay. But please, can you guys confirm you can hear me? I need to be sure that I'm still connected because this connection thing is. Let me see. If you can still hear me, let me know. Oh, okay. I can be heard. Awesome. Okay. 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 So maybe I should just refresh the page. But let's wait. I don't want to turn it off because it's going to log us out. It's going to log us out. Oh no. The last adjustment I made here did not do what I wanted it to do. Okay, 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 okay. Do you know some people's handwriting is actually like this? Okay, now. Anyway, so let me go back and show you guys what this looks like in real life. Google AI Studio. Now, this is what it does for you. You are able to build with any of the, Google's tool. Google has a lot, and I'm sure that people are not talking about it. They've released a lot of AI tools, and most of them are free to use. In fact, 90% of them, especially if you use the Google AI Studio, they are free to use. You can create conversational apps. You can use apps that, with photo editing capacity and power. You can use their chatbot feature and so many things. All you have to do is to write it. Now, these are my own apps, for example, some of the things that I built. I have a course craft. This one is an all-in-one platform that I'm trying to build for digital creators to be able to monetize. So think about seller, but mixed with Kajabi, right? Because I noticed that my website, there's always a limitation somewhere. So I'm working on something around that even I can use to deliver my 30-day goal. That is that. I have Style Mirror, one of my favorites. In fact, maybe I should show you guys that how it works. I will. So this is the one that uses the Google Nano Banana feature. So this, I don't have to go to Gemini all the time looking for prompt. I just upload an image and then I make the changes that I want because I already have the preset. I know the things I do that I edit in my images. Most times outfit or the outfit color. Most times maybe the hair, maybe the location background, few things like that. I'm not a dramatic person because if you also edit image in a way that people know it's AI, there's no point, right? Okay, I think this is ready. So let me quickly wrap up here. We'll go back there. So I built that. Then I have the AI certificate generator. So I've been working on this. We do different programs at University of Freelance and we always offer certificates. And I thought, you know what? Most times it's either we use Canva and we have to edit manually all the time, or we use the default that WordPress gives us. How about I build a certificate generator and I'm going to test run it with the current cohort or the cohort that's going to start, maybe next week. A certificate generator. So we choose we upload just all the names of the students and it generates the same certificate, everything for everybody, and we download it and that's it. We can save that as a template and it does that all the time. Beautiful. There is flyer generator, one of my favorites. In fact, I use this all the time now. And so many. And then the recent one, AI handwritten generator. So I'll come back to show you guys, one or two of them and possibly, if we have the time, we can try that, but to build, but maybe how to use it. Let's go to our agent. Our agent is ready. Remote PM job finder. I love it. Now, it says, perfect. I've successfully created your AI agent for finding product manager jobs. And what it does is daily job searches across major platforms, salary filter, remote, then sends you a compilation via email. It runs daily, connects to my Gmail because I signed up with Gmail. But if you don't sign up with Gmail, you have to connect it manually, and it will prompt you to do that. And then what I would receive is job title, the salary range, if it is available or posted, then the key requirements and responsibilities, direct application links, and all of that. Then the workflow is configured, but he just said that he encountered a timeout while setting up the email parameters. So I will need to open the Zap editor to finalize the email settings. That's okay. adjust the time scheduled time. If I prefer 1 p.m. instead of 7 p.m., that's okay. And then test the workflow to see if it's working. To be honest, I think that looking at what we have here, is okay. If it says 1 p.m., that's fine. My Gmail, I think I like it. It's okay. Let your agent select a value. So let the agent do all of this. If you want specific, you can, add that. But I think the AI agent should do all of this. So there's no need to adjust it. So the next thing is to test our agent. Let's see if it's able to send us an email truly. Find the job and send it to us. So you click on test AI, test the agent, and then we see. Right. Now, they will ask you for approval, and that's only once. When it is testing, it will ask you for approval, but every time it needs to run, because the idea of agents is I don't need to come to ChatGPT all the time asking. It's supposed to run on its own. It won't ask you for permission anymore. So after today, it runs on its own. But now, at the beginning, while it's testing, it's going to ask you for approval to send you an email. And once you say yes, that's it. It moves from there. So let's see. And one of the good thing about it is if you run into any problem, maybe a particular platform says, no, we don't allow AI to scrape our data anymore. They block it off. It will move to the next. It will move to the next, and you don't have to lift a finger. But if you want you to connect anything, it will tell you, what to do, and then you take it off from there. This is stressing me. Now, if you have questions, this is the time to up before we move to the next thing because we're almost done with this one. You see, so now I have gathered sufficient information. The assignment for you is to begin to think about the case studies. This is a job finder. For you, job might not be the problem. Maybe for you, you want the AI to be able to send you maybe an analysis every day, or maybe send email on your behalf. You can do that. I want you to be able to reply all my emails. What it will do though is to save it in the draft, except to give you permission to send it. It will draft the response based on the instruction you've given, let you know, and then you just go to the draft and you approve it. I have one like that. So, and what I also added as an instruction for the AI is if the email, they are trying to sell me something, or trying to promote or pitch something to me, you can intelligently decline by studying the way I write my emails normally. So and I mean, you can so think about the use case. What problem are you trying to solve for yourself or for your organization or for your business that stresses you, right? Or maybe people are always sending, a particular thing. Maybe it's a document they always send to you, you have to review manually. How can you automate that process? Let me give a practical example. I got a client last 2 weeks or thereabout who wanted me to come on board because of this, my AI expertise. What they needed was a manager, like an operations management expert that can manage a team of about 60 or so affiliate. They have like influencers and all of that. It's an international brand. And when I got into the board, they needed somebody with AI expertise because they felt like, a lot of overwhelm, manual work. Imagine managing. Imagine managing 60 people manually and they deliver on different days. Their deliverables are on different days. You have to, it's a lot. So when I looked at their business model, I'm like, this is this is a lot. Like, how do you guys, there's no way you will not miss. In fact, a week after I joined, I already noticed that some people were paid multiple times because you are meant to deliver as an influencer. You're meant to deliver 4 posts for us on the first. The second influencer is delivering on the 15th. Another one is delivering on the 18th. And when you are done, you request for money. So everything is scattered. And they paid one particular person multiple times. And when I raised it, and I pointed it out to them, they were shocked, like, wow, that this has been, it's possible it's been happening for a long time. One of the things that I now did was to set up an AI. First, I want to uniform everybody. Everybody delivers on the same day. No more one is fifth one. That's the first thing I did. But the second thing is to set up an AI agent. You see how this manual process of sending email, having to reply all the time is the same thing we tell them approval. Set up an AI agent that responds automatically. All these things just create chaos in businesses. So that's a case study for a business that uses influencers and affiliates. You can think about the problem in the business that you're doing and you can monetize this skill. I monetize my AI skill all the time. Trust me. all the time. In fact, most times it's not because I'm perfect or that they're sent, that I get these gigs. People just look at, oh, okay, she has an added advantage. She understands AI, and everybody wants to get into AI. It sounds cliche. You can monetize it. You can build agents for companies, for businesses, for consultants, for coaches. You can build the one that makes your own life easy, get your work done, write content for you, and post it automated. I can't think of all the case studies for you, but that's the assignment that you have today. That in this class, you're just thinking, okay, what AI agent can I, even if it's just for to try this thing out, think of one and try it today. So we're waiting for this to load. It has done some search. Let me search for more. I think that's okay. Now I have gathered sufficient information about remote product manager positions. Let me compile this into a comprehensive email with the job opportunities and all of that. Now, from today, every day now, this is going to be sending me email. I don't have to open Zapier again. I don't have to open anything, just my email. At that time, specific, it will send it. So let's see what is happening. Let me come and see if we have questions very quickly. Okay. Is it free in terms of building multiple agents? Yes, it is free. I have quite a number of agents already. I think four are running on Zapier, and I've never had to pay for it. Now, there's a monthly limit based on activities, and you can see it here. Because I'm on the free plan, there's 400, right? 400 limit to the activities that it's running. But mind you, a lot of the agent that I also create is not because I use them. I also do some as practical in class. So except I'll turn them off so that they don't keep, taking all this. But I've never had to exhaust. I've never had to exhaust, any of my monthly plan, no matter what I do. So that is that. Then Blessing says, Coach, please, after creating the AI agent, how do you get your staff to utilize it? Can you share with them? Yes, you can share. And that's why you see share. This is the share button on the top right. Once this is done, we're going to activate it. And that's the mistake some people do. When you finish, you have to enable it. If not, it won't work. So this is going to toggle on, but we need to finish the test. I really want to test it for you guys so that we go to our email and see what it does. So enable agent and then share. You can share so they can access it. Are we getting access to this replay? No. No, I don't share replay because it's like a resource for the students of our school. So I don't know yet, but if you guys bribe me, I could share. I don't know. I could share. So the problem with that is it means that people who registered, who did not show up, will get access to it because there's no way I will know you guys that came. So people who did not show up will now get access to the replay. Do you guys want me to do that? Okay, okay. I'm seeing a lot of pizza. Okay, no problem. Oh, okay, we'll see. Zapier is quite amazing, very easy to use. Anything is more flexible, but with a learning curve. Do you offer AI consult? With a learning curve, yes, you have to learn. Like you can't just do it right now, you learn. But of course, it can do more for you. And that's why a lot of people run away from it. It's not more flexible, actually. It's you have to learn. But it's easy because now you can even use AI to develop the notes. That's what people don't know. Tell ChatGPT, for example, I want to build an AI agent on N8N that does this and this. Give me the notes and the workflow. Just copy that and take it to N8N and boom, you're good. So I have an AI consultancy one-on-one, but I also have the 30 days AI school, so definitely that's something you can enroll in. I'll share the link. I don't know if Grace is here or anybody in the team that can share the link directly to the schools, the 30 days AI school, right? And we currently have an opening. It's every day. You are learning different skills every day for 30 days. You're learning different skills and you get certificates, and our certificate is CPD certified, right? So you're in good hands. I don't know why this is taking long, but I'm going to click on toggle on and just try it again. Let's see if it's gonna work. I think this is a connection thing. So yeah, I'll share the recording, no problem. I'll see about that. I'll do that. Somebody say let's bribe me, no problem. We're not much, just 84. Yeah, 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 yeah. Somebody says I'm not the first. Is there no way to see it? So it's just people who showed up. Well, it is well. No, Grace, thank you. Grace, you are there, but don't just share the University of Freelancing. So I want you to go to the specific school. I want you to go to the the 30 days AI school specifically and share the link. Yeah. So you can register for that. But I also have one-on-one, AI consultancy program for one-on-one. Yeah. Let me fetch. Okay, so now it's loading. Beautiful. How do we register? So we're going to share the link, or let me get it myself. You know what? Let me just get it. So let's go there. This is the University of Freelancing. We have three schools at the moment. We have the HR Tech School, we have the AI School, and then we have the Virtual Assistant School. So this is the AI School. And then you get to join, our community, the WhatsApp chat, so that if you have questions as well, you can. So once you go there, currently there's a discount. It's going for $69. And in Naira, that's 69,000 Naira. We're not trying to charge you the equivalent because if we charge you the equivalent, it will be more. But that's from the goodness of our heart. So you can leverage on that. All of these changes, and this is like the last cohort for the year. All of these changes from next year, back to the 138. I just shared the link, you can click on it. And if you want to chat us up directly, just use this WhatsApp icon. Okay, thank you, Grace. You shared it as well. You can use this WhatsApp icon directly on WhatsApp and we will respond. So let's see if we have it. Right. Okay, approve. Oh, I see what's happening. So, we ask for your permission before taking actions only while you're testing your agent. Yes. When your agent runs from the triggers, you set up no approvers, and that's what I explained earlier. So this is what it's going to look like, application tips, top hiring companies, see the role variation, and this is quite a lot. This is quite a lot of jobs. If you can even apply to these ones in a day, every day is even a lot. So even if it's just two or say maybe five jobs per day, that's okay, and then you click on approve. And once you approve, it's sending you an email. So let's go to my email to go check, if we've received this. But before we check, let me check on the phone first. If it's here, then I open it as well. Mission accomplished. And then we go to the Gmail and we confirm. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Awesome. Right. So I think I have it here. So let's go to our email to confirm what we have. Um, I have a lot of emails, so you have to forgive me. I'm trying to find which one he sent it to. Right, this is it. Explore high-paying daily remote product manager job digest. High-paying opportunities above 120K. Can you guys see my screen? Can you guys see this? You see, exactly, came in. He said, here is dear Temitope, here is your daily digest of remote product manager positions with salary above $120,000 annually. I've compiled the latest opportunities from major job platforms. Beautiful. You see this one, 150 to 175,000, senior product manager. And this is the link. I'm going to click on one of them to try it. There's this one to 162 to 180. There's this one 120 to 150, there's 190 to 229. Hey, that's the type of price I'm looking for. Global head of product management, 190 to 229, 178. So this is good, right? And it just saves you time instead of manually. And then they're even giving you, the market insights. This is how much they pay senior roles. These are the high growth areas, maybe the industry and the sector. So if this is something that, feels like, okay, this is an area you want to consider to build your, AI agent in, why not? So I just clicked on the link and it brought me to the link, the actual link. So with that, you can read more, look at the requirement, and boom, you're good to go. And then you can click on apply now. So that is how it works in the world of AI agents, setting up things that just moves on their own. Now, this every day now will send me this same email. And if I want something else, it will do it. But this is how this works. Is anybody excited about this? Anybody trying to, or anybody willing to attempt this? Is anybody going to try this? How long is student access to your school after certification? You have access, for 1 year. 1 year. And the reason why it's not longer than 1 year and it's not shorter than 1 month is because we understand that some people cannot finish in a month, even though it's a 1 month school. Maybe busy, you can't attend in weekend, that's okay, you have access. But it can't also be longer than 1 year because this tool you learn today, trust me, in 3 months, there might be a better one. So imagine you are still learning only that one for 1 year. No. So we update. In fact, I almost every 2 months I update the curriculum. There are some things that comes up today. I go to add it. And if you're already in the school, you're in the school. We're not asking you for more money for new things. No, you're going to learn it in the school. So you can join, you can start next week. It's self-paced. It's or you're learning on your own. Exactly. In 2 weeks, AI is moving. Absolutely. Absolutely. So this is good. It's self-paced, meaning at your time, you log in into the school, you take the recordings, you do the assignment, you access the resources and all of that. All right, so this is good. Thank you guys for the feedback. You can do this at your own time too and think about the use case. Let's go to the second tool that we want to use because Zapier is not the only one. Like I said, let's try other things. But at least now you know that Zapier works. And remember to toggle it on so that you enable the agent to do the work he needs to do. You can use this to do content. Every week it delivers content for you. You can use this to check updates about a particular company so that you can know maybe what is happening with them. So think about many use cases. Then to share, this is it. So you can share your agent with specific people, right? And you can give them access. So if you want people in your organization, like somebody asked, you add them as member in this, your Zapier, Zapier account, and then you give them access maybe as editor and all of that. But if you want like social share, meaning people, users will be able to use it, and use it and then be able to build with it too, or be able to use it to do what they need to do, and use it as a user, not as an editor, not as a viewer. This is what you're going to do. Just download this and or copy this, and then once they click on it, it works and then you're good to go. And if you also want to use it as a template, somebody else can use it to build their own. Just click on this and it goes as well. So it depends on the level of access you need. You should be able to do that here. So let's go back very quickly to the second tool. Meanwhile, let me show you guys one of these tools, how it works. This Google AI Studio that I mentioned. So let's say this is the one that I built. And let's say I want to change this particular picture. This picture, I want to change it to, I think the hair is good to be honest, but I can change it to any of this. These are the styles that I chose. I could say I want it to be bone straight. Outfit style, I could say I want a business suit. Now, this ideally you're supposed to write a long English prompt to be able to generate all of this and still remember to tell Gemini, don't change my face. I just built one system, one tool that I just select what I want and it does it. I don't have to be thinking of the right prompt. So I said I want a business suit. These are some of the tools that I like. That's why I chose this. And then many more in case I want to share this with other people to use. And then I want the suit to be white. I just chose the white color. If it's a full video, a full picture, I could choose shoes, the shoe type. If I want the background to change, I could change it as well. But let's leave this and see. I even added maternity photo shoot section to it for people who probably want a maternity photo shoot style, you know. So just to make it complete. So let's see how it transforms from this image to this image in how many seconds? Can you guys see this? Does it look real or not? Did it change my face? Did it change the face? And I just download, that's all. What do you guys think? So I don't know when next I'm going to the studio because whatever I want, it didn't change my clothes. I mean, my face. It didn't change my pose. In fact, the photographer who took this picture will be wondering that, wait, oh, in fact, this picture itself, the original picture was taken how many years ago? Maybe last year, 2 years, I don't know. I think it's last year or 2 years ago. No, it's actually like 3 years now. I'm sure the photographer is wondering, like, wait, oh, this same picture, I've seen it with different outfits. When did I snap this one again? And this one won't have a watermark that the one you generate on Gemini will have. No, it keeps it the way it is. My wristwatch is my nails, is my body, is my face. Just change what I need it to change. And, if I want to go check the picture and see what it looks like, uh, you know, you see it. Yeah, that's it. And that's something you can build and you can monetize it. If you want, you can monetize it if you want. For changing the image feature, do you build an agent for it? So this is where the understanding the goal comes in. When I was talking about understanding, I knew that I didn't want to build an agent for this one. This one is a app. So I built an app for this. And that's the one that I said, we do with Google AI Studio. Now, this is another tool that we use to generate agent, but the agent serves like mini apps, for example. And that's why I want to show you guys how to use it. Now, we could try Google AI Studio too, but this is easy, faster. It's not easier. You could try Google AI Studio, but Google AI Studio is deep on its own. Like it's a class on its own. It's like vibe coding. And, I could do a separate training on vibe coding, but it's already a curriculum, that is launching in our 30 days course. So if you're joining at this cohort, you're going to see it as as part of the curriculum, vibe coding. And this is the tool. You're going to see how it works, how to build different things. So let's look at Google Opal and what we can do with it. Let's see. Let's build something with this, right? Google Opal, just go to Google, googleopal.com, or opal.google actually, and sign up for free with your Google account. Very easy, right? Sign up. Now they have mini apps that you'll find there. They're like mini agent. They already, they already built things that are beautiful. You can use them as a template, right? Business profiler, book reps, fashion stylist. You can do many things. You can even do one that instead of going to a physical store, and I think that's a creative one. I thought about it yesterday. You know how we go shopping for women, you know how stressful it is to fit clothes. You have to go, you have to fit cloth and all of that. You can build something yourself. And there are tools existing, I know, but most of the time, I tried one yesterday, I could not even upload my real image. It just kept saying that it's not accepted. I just left it alone. You can build something where you have your image. All you have to do is to add the cloth and then it fits it on you to see what it would look like on you. That's something that's creative. You can build things like that with this tool. So there's so many things you can try here. So for the sake of this class, I'm just going to build maybe something that generates flyer. I have one already. I love it, but let me show you guys as an example, or let's see if we have any suggestion. Okay, let's build that because I love it. I just like the fact that it can do something creative like that. Easy, just something easy for you and you're good to go. So this is how you start. Let me delete and start from scratch. This looks like something I wanted to start before. Once you're in the Opal, Google Opal, just go to create new. Click on create new, and then it will ask you, let's build your app. Now, this is also easy because you are prompting, you are telling it what to do. That's option one. But you can also list, you can write it like a list. This is what I want you to do. And then the second thing, you go to this. But why do it the hard way? When you can simply tell AI what it should build for you. So I don't like complicated life, I like ease. So that's what we're going to do. Describe what you want to build. So let's say I want to build an agent that designs and generates flyers for my business. For my business. My company is called. Now, if you want this to be used generically, right, maybe everybody should be able to use it. That's a different thing. But I want this to be specific to a brand so that it can remember the brand color and all of that. Now, if you want it to be used by anybody, any brand, also, you can have it and then tell it to have the capacity for you to tell it the brand colors, and all of the things, the features you want. But for the sake of this class, let's build something for the University of Freelancing. It's called the University of Freelancing. And why am I telling it this? Because I'm going to tell it the brand color. And hopefully it uses that. Freelancing, my brand color, my primary, yeah, brand colors are white and a touch of blue, because I don't want it to now have blue, a touch of blue and orange, right? Yeah, let's go. Designs and generate flyer for my business. I should be able to download the flyers as, JPEG or PNG. I can also say this, that I want to be able to preview. I want to preview the flyer before download. The flyer before download, right? What else should we add to this? Or designers were here. Now, this is something that designers can even, I mean, you design already. You can then build something that a repeatable system that you don't have to now from scratch. You just plug and play, and boom, your output is faster. You see what I'm saying? So let's start with this first. Let's see what it does. You can reiterate, you can add, and that's something you should understand, that you might not get the perfect result at the first build. That's because it's AI. AI sometimes hallucinate. We must accept that and agree. So you would then be the one to say, okay, you know what? You generated what I didn't like. Or this, let's make it this way, and then you take it up from there. And boom, it has your, AI agent spread out for you to see what's happening. So the first thing first is it's going to ask you, what is your business name? And then you're also going to list your brand's primary color. The next thing is going to generate the flyer design. And this is the prompt it's given itself, that AI has given for us. It says you are an expert creative director for a cutting-edge design agency. You are skilled at translating brand identity into compelling visual concept and all of that. Then after all of those English, image generation happens. And after that, you create an HTML web page that displays maybe multiple generated flyer images. And then with that, you're able to preview and you can download your option. Now, one thing is missing. I want to be able to upload images. So I don't want to assume that it can allow me. So I want to be able to upload images of speakers. Now, this is optional in case I don't have a speaker, and what else? Images of speaker, logo if available. Um, what else? What else can we? Details of the event. Yeah, right. And AI should not rewrite the content. Because sometimes it can generate this and then it's trying to rewrite the content and it makes some grammatical error, you know. So let's add this. And as you remember, you keep building, you keep adding. But let's see what it does with this first. Let's see what it does with this. Okay, you just added that. You see, so this just became 5. Your input just became 5 step. Before you just wanted to ask us for name and brand colors. But now that we said speaker images, is going to have a space for that. Upload your speaker image. That's if it's a flyer that has speakers. Upload your company logo. Now, this image for speakers, I can as well say optional, but let's leave it at that for now. Event details, so maybe things like the date, the time, the purpose, and all of that. And then we move to this one, business name. It carries that same thing, goes to generate, and then so let's try our app. We're good for now, but you can see the steps that your AI agents would follow, and they are listed here. And you just need to give it an input, and your app will do the rest. So give me a second. Let's see. Give me a second, guys. So let's try it. How do you preview? Now it has given it a name. You can change the name. If you don't want Flyer Forge, give it a name, change the color. You go to the theme, you change the color. You can even upload your own logo if that's what you want. But I think I kind of like this. You can upload your image, your picture, if that's what you want to be on the app. That's okay. You can generate your own with AI. But I think that's okay. This is good for now. So I'm going to click on start. Let's test run what we just built. In how many minutes did we build it? Enter your business or event name. So let's say Vibe Coding for Beginners. For beginners. That's the business event name. Wow, I just remembered another thing you should remember. And this is why it's good to think through. What are you trying to achieve? One thing we can add as well is the size, the dimension of the flyer, because it can generate something square for me. And what if I want it to be like reels or stories or the new Instagram sizing? So sizing is critical. And as you remember, you see why you cannot build in, as you remember, I go back there, tell you what to do. So that's another thing. I should be able to choose that this is the size you should use. But let's go. Brand color, I like minimalist. So I'm just going to say white and blue. Let's say white and blue. But I would have said white and brown, but it's okay. Upload speaker images. So I'm going to click on upload. And then let's see this one. Open. Right. And then next, upload your company logo. I don't want to. Provide event details, agenda, time, all of those things. So we're going to say, learn how to to build and deploy, because anybody can build. It's about deploying. How do you deploy? And it becomes a public tool that can be used. And deploy your first or next app without coding. Dates, let's choose November 10th, 2025. Let's say time, I'm going to choose 7 p.m. West African time. What else? Hosts, yeah, Dr. Dr. Wu, Dr. Temi Tope. I'm too proud. So what else? I think that's it. That's okay. Now you can copy and paste your content if you have it already. So maybe there are deliverables, who should attend the event, the name of the host, the time, call to action, like, oh, register below. All those things, you can have them and then just paste it there. And you let it do the thinking and it does the work. Now, I want to compare and I want you guys to choose between Google Opal and the one where I built two. I built one here, Google Opal, that functions like an agent, but I also built the app version with Google AI Studio, and they pretty much do the same thing, right? Like help me generate flyer. So I'm going to compare both and we see which one you prefer. But of course, to be able to get to that level on Google AI Studio, it took time. It's not that it was just once and it generated it. Okay, now our agent is ready. Oh, snap. What just happened? Oh, did you guys see it? Let's see. Okay, it's there. What do you guys think? What do you think? I love it. So, I mean, for a first try, for something that I've not gone back to now say, oh, don't make this way. Don't have a logo placeholder since I don't have a logo. If a user doesn't have a logo, there's no need to have a space for logo. You can, I didn't have to do all of that. This is just the first try. I think that this is incredible. But what do you guys think? I will let you guys do the judge, be the judge. I love it. I honestly do. Learn how to build and deploy your first or next app. What do you guys think? I'm not seeing your charts. Is it my network? Yes, so beautiful. I'm telling you, it is working. How do you monetize it? Many ways to monetize it, though. So somebody says Opal is not available. Really? Where? Hmm. Somebody says it's not available. Hi. Oh, interesting. How come it's not available in the UK and it's available in the US? Can we confirm it's available in Nigeria? I don't think it's available in Nigeria too. Can you guys try it, please? Can the logo of the company be uploaded for AI to get a feel of the company feature? Absolutely. You can try that. You can try that. It's working and I'm in Lagos. Oh, awesome. So it's working in Nigeria. You guys should try it first before you say it's not working. The blue flyer is given. I'm telling you. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Mm. And then, okay, if you use VPN, oh, okay. So let's try Google AI Studio very quickly then for people who, maybe it's not working in your country, you know. And then let's go to let me check the second one so that we can compare this one. Let's check it out. Where's the white one? Okay, this is it. I think I like the blue one more. I like the blue one more. Awesome. So for people who can't access it in their country, I think you can try VPN, like they said, but I'm shocked, but it's working in Nigeria, so how come it's not working? But it's experimental, like I said. Now, this is where you now go back for the person who asks that, oh, can we use the logo of the company to then generate the color of the flyer? Absolutely. So all you have to do is to go back to your Google Opal and tell it that same thing to say, let, the flyer use the colors from the logo. And I did exactly that with my flyer generator on Google Opal. So let me show you guys how it works, to be honest. So this is how it works. Full screen. I have the content section, I have the branding section, and I have the style section. So flyer type to make it easy. So this one, you will see the workflow is different. It works like a proper app, right? And, I could share the link with you guys. So what am I trying to build? A workshop. What is the title? Vibe coding, like we did there, so that we can compare both for beginners. What is the primary test? So we can say vibe coding for beginners. Let me see. Are there specific questions? It's working in Nigeria. Awesome. Tribe VPN. Okay. It's not available in Spain. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. So let's try the Google Opal. That's why I'm trying the Google Opal so that we can see how it works. I'm going to try this again. Give me a second. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Oh, no sound. Okay, sorry. Right. So let's go quickly to see how this works. Vibe coding for beginners, and I'm going to say vibe coding for beginners who are. So I don't want to repeat myself. So let me choose a different topic. I'm going to call this AI um, Builders Workshop. So then vibe coding for beginners who want to design and deploy we're trying to compare both their first app, you know, and then for so let's say who should attend, should, who should attend. I'm going to say creatives, professionals, professionals. I'm going to say consultants, coaches, etc. Now, the next thing is who is the host, right? Now, maybe I shouldn't fill that up too much. We still have the details block. So I'm going to use the details block. I left them as templates so that whoever wants to use the app can know what to do. They don't have to start from scratch. They know the type of details that are in each block. All you have to do is to plug and play, right? Or for a standard flyer. So I'm going to say 7 p.m. Clean this up. 7 p.m. CT, that's CST. Location, there's no need to put location. It's going to be virtual, so I could write virtual, right? So that people know That's how it works. RSVP, you can have your website. So I can say, Timmy, so my personal website for people who want to check it out, you can check me out on timmytopokeshayin.com. It works. Then what is the call to action? Register now. I can say register below. Now, the branding. So this is where the question somebody asked came in. So I can upload my logo and make the logo, the design flyer. But I can also choose it here, custom colors. What is your brand color? So my brand color is, if I say is white, I can choose it here. So white and a touch of what? So I could then say maybe a touch of this. So that's what it's going to use. I added some color palette as well. For people who just want AI to choose and move on, you can do that. Now, what is a speaker or promo image or product image if you're trying to sell a product or something? You have a space to upload. So I am going to add my image to it, and let's see if it's able to do something beautiful with that. Open. Okay. Now, the last but not the least is the style. Now, this is where I have also arranged the size, the format. I don't have to be thinking or telling you, is an Instagram post, it's for LinkedIn, is landscape. No, I just choose Instagram post. Then the background image, if you want something to be at the background, you can choose it. If you want AI to generate, you can choose it. I also added some templates that anybody can use. If you want people to be able to scan the QR code, I could choose it. So if I'm good, I'm just going to click on generate flyer. And then I wait for the masterpiece to load. Now you will see the differences in both. The only difference in building is it takes a learning curve to build this type of app here. On Google Opal is straight, you build this and then you go back, you adjust. Even here you adjust, but the difference is just in the building time. This is like a masterclass on its own because end to end we will show how to build, then how to deploy. Now, this doesn't look good to me. Now, this is where we adjust it. So I can say I want minimalist and clean or bold and modern. Now, you download if you think this is good, but honestly, this is not good. I don't like it. So you can choose. And I also have, okay, I didn't choose anything for this one. Style theme, that's true. So you can also choose style theme. So let's regenerate and see. I know we didn't give Opal a chance to regenerate, but I think we should give this one a chance to regenerate and see what it does with that. Let me see. Do we have questions? We are almost wrapping up, guys. This is already, it's going to be a 90, we said it's going to be a 90-minute session, and I think we've spent about 82 minutes. So ideally, we have like 8 minutes more to go. And I'm going to take questions. I want to dedicate this last few minute to answer questions, but I also want to know if you've gotten value for your time. So this is a proper flyer now. So now you can keep generating to try to get more more design if that's what you want. Like, no, I don't want this, I want that one, and it will keep giving you different ones. What do you guys think? Let's compare. Where is it? Come back. Yeah, this is covering the screen. What do you guys think of this? AI Builders Workshop, vibe coding for beginners who want to design and deploy their first app, who should attend, creatives, dates, blah, blah, blah. What do you guys think? I love it. I love what I see. And now this is my style. I built it like my style. So if you notice, the image is usually on the side. That's if you also notice some of the designs I've been posting, like flyers I've been posting, even for this event, is on the side. That's because when I was prompting it, that's what I told it to. That's my style. So when you're building something, you can make it to your style, right? I want the image to be on the side. Don't touch the face. Don't try to redesign my hair. Just focus on the flyer. Don't try to rewrite the content that I give you. Give me exactly what I gave, and I can share this link with anybody to use. I can share with my team members, and then they can use it. In fact, I think I should share with I should share with them so that they can try to do some, and let's see if we can do some designs for Investor Freelancing and see how it works, because I've been the only one enjoying the goodness of what I built. But yeah, this is it. Now I can now deploy this and monetize it to say for every design you pay maybe 1,000 naira, right? Or monthly subscriptions for people who are heavy on design. You can pay $5 or 5,000. Even Canva is 2005 or so. So you cannot monetize it. So you build something that you know people need and they'll pay for it. And then you deploy it. That's why you need a full training. You deploy, there's so many ways to deploy. Put a payment gateway that if people don't pay, they don't have access to it. But if you also want it for free, why not? You can also give it out for free. So this is how this works. This is the age we are in. Age where you don't have to I don't code, like I said. I'm able to build all of this. This is my, the SaaS that we have. It's called Outnovately. It was born from Outnovately Africa. Some of the things we used to do manually, CV writing, all those things, you can do them now with AI. So we built a SaaS. This platform has over 18 tools. Guess what? When I asked somebody to help me build this on Upwork last year, they said they were going to build it for $15,000 to $25,000. Yeah, because SaaS is expensive. But I was able to build all of this myself just through vibe coding. Literally. Now, there are 6 tools under career tech. So you can optimize your LinkedIn, cover letter generator, AI resume generator, blah, 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 blah. So this is HR tech. No, this is career tech. It can score your resume for you. It can match you with a job. It can prepare you for interview. Then there is the HR tech. That's career tech. HR tech is JD's descriptor, I mean, job description generator. That's JD. Interview questions. You want to interview candidates, candidate screening, HR policy generator, performance review, and so many. I'm telling you. In fact, the largest HR organization in the world, if you're an HR here, you know them, is the largest actually. I don't want to mention their name. They have an accelerator that, I mean, they have an accelerator, and the head of the accelerator reached out to me on LinkedIn to say, I saw the tool and I think you should check out our accelerator if you want to be a part of it. I was blown away. They hardly reach out to people. You see the opportunity online and you apply. And it's mind blowing because is it $250,000 or $500,000? I don't know. Even if I don't apply, which I have applied, I'm just humbled and honored that wait, oh, this thing that we just built, like your Bible will say, be is getting real. And is of course is for free for now. Anybody you can go sign up. But I built all of this with AI. You can start your free trial, sign up, and you use it, and it works. That's what AI is doing. It's a leveler. It's leveling the playing ground. I would have had to look for $15,000, $25,000 to build this. It takes time. I'm not saying you do this in a day. Trust me, I didn't do it in a day. That's why when people reach out to me to say, let's build this, it's not that easy. I know the sweat. I can sacrifice that for myself. I might not be able to sacrifice it for others. That's why we charge. You pay. That's why they charged me that rate, $15,000, $20,000, $25,000. And they told me 4 months it will be ready. I didn't use up to a month to build this, but that's not the end. We keep building. And if we want a developer to now come on board to build something robust or do more, there is a prototype existing. This is an MVP. It's even more than an MVP because it's functioning. It's functioning as it should function. Right. So that's what AI does for you. And I'm looking forward to, more people, especially my people, getting into this space, just doing this thing, building solutions and all of that. Thank you, Sandra. She says I'm a good teacher. Thank you. Somebody says that when am I going to share the recording? I should be able to, you know, I will think about that and I will share with you guys this week, but let's see. It says I need a trigger. I'm trying to build an AI agent on Zapier. It will tell you what specific thing you need to trigger. So you should check it. What is it saying you should trigger? Check something and then you click on it and you follow it. It will always tell you. It will always tell you. Is this for public use? Yes. Outnovately AI, you mean? Yes, it is. Just go to outnovately.com. Okay, let me share the website with you guys here. Can AI agents use design apps such as 3D modeling apps? I'm not sure I understand the question, but yes, yes, it should be able to do that. On which platform is this Outnovately site created? It's not all of the platform. This is vibe coding. So it means that I built the code, with AI. So it's not even Google AI Studio, it's not Google Opano. I use cloud. I love cloud for coding. I love cloud. Cloud is owned by Anthropic, and then a bit of ChatGPT in reasoning. But of course, it's now deployed externally. So you have to think about deploying it. It's not just about generating the code. And I have all the repositories on my GitHub, then deploying. Then you have to add authentication. So that one is deep because authentication means people should be able to sign in or sign up. I had to use authentication tools to do that. So you can't just come now and use it. You have to sign in. Let me share the link with you guys. You see what I'm saying? Or just go to outnovately.com to be honest. This is it. So that in itself is, so when I say vibe coding, that's what I mean. Because that shows you end to end what you need to do. Why is this one still copying the rest of freelancing? Oh, sorry. Control A, Control O, Command O, Command C, Command Delete. Aha. So for people who want to try that, you can do that. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Let's take questions and we will be done. I'm done for now. I'm just going to take questions. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Somebody says, I've learned a whole lot tonight for a class I didn't pay for. I know. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the feedback. I am honored. I'm glad that you guys joined. What I want you to do for me, though, is take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. You can post it online, tag me online, connect online. Let me know, how was the class for you on stories, on LinkedIn, anything. Tell me what you learned. When you build, most importantly, tell me, post about it. What did you build? Oh, I just learned this, so and so, and I built this and this and that. Powerful. Because execution is the name of the game, right? Execution is the name of the game. If you're not executing, mm, nothing. You will just be vibing with us here, and that's all. Somebody says that I just need training on customer service support and the tools being used. So that's the thing. You have to start somewhere, right? And you can get specific when it comes to what you're searching for online, right? But we at our AI school, you might be able to, when you learn, you can now use those tools for the use case, of what you have in mind. But you're welcome, guys. Somebody says, what's my LinkedIn handle? So let me grab that out. But just search, my name is Temitope Okeshenyo across all platforms. You can connect. But let me copy the link and share with you guys if you want to connect on LinkedIn. But on Instagram is also Temi Okeshenyi. On LinkedIn is Temitope Okeshenyi. Yeah, let's connect. When you build, please, and you should build, tag me, let me know. It's very important. And like we said, to gain more, to take it off from here, you're welcome. Ginika, good to see you. When you are ready to level up, meaning you want to take it to the next level, we have our 30-day school, like we said, it's the last cohort for the year, and you can join literally today. Tomorrow is starting next week, and that's it for the year till 2026, before we do anything. And if you would like to join us, please do. Hey, it's okay. I didn't see you, I just saw you. Good to see you. Natasha, you're welcome. Good to see you, babes. Good to see you guys. I mean, I have a lot of people here. I greet you all specially. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. We're going to be shutting down now. And I'm going to think about the recording and how to share it, but I think I will. I'll share that with you guys. So just look out for my email. Look out for my email during the course of the week. Today is Friday already, so maybe tomorrow. Yeah. So look out for my Madam Caris, I didn't see you. Sorry, guys. You guys are already calling me out. I see you guys, oh, I see everybody. So I'm gonna send it tomorrow, and yeah. And I also shared the link to, you didn't check the Q&A. Interesting. That's true. I apologize. But I didn't see any question. Did you drop any in the Q&A? I can't see it here, to be honest. No question. It's empty. It's empty. Let me check. Oh, I can see 3 questions. Oh, I am in HR but curious about AI. Which would you suggest? This is for Kemi, HR Tech or the AI class? I would suggest HR Tech for you. HR Tech, because in the HR Tech school, there are specific tools for HRs, AI, and there are AI trainings there too. There are AI tools that you can learn as well. The goal for you as an HR is you want to leverage on technology and AI in HR. So the case studies, the use cases, I think that HR tech school would work for you. But if you feel like, you know what, I want to go for the AI, that's also okay. I have people that are in three schools, so that's that. I hope that answers the question. Anonymous participant says that what vibe coding tool did you use? For what? For which of the apps that I showed? So that would determine. Like I already shared my Google AI Studio dashboard. I have about 6 apps there. The one I use for image generation, the one that I use for flyer, and many other things, right? But if it is about my SaaS, I already said I use cloud as the foundation, right? And then I built it up from there. Then Awesome Ojumu says, I'm retiring from development, but your class made me think maybe not yet. How would you advise I go back using vibe coding? Absolutely. That's it. The idea is you are already even in the game, before you thought about retiring. And I tell people, if you want to go study computer science now is good, or software engineering is good, but just know that what you want to go and learn for the next 4 years, in the next 2 months, AI has already gone faster than that. So you must go along with AI as you are going to learn whatever you want to go and learn, because the rate of things becoming outdated is mind-blowing. With Lovable, one of the vibe coding tools that I love, Lovable, there is a Replit, there is, Base 44. There's so many of them, but I love Lovable. It's a vibe coding tool. And it's something I'm going to add to our curriculum at the 30-day school. Before, you could build the app and there's no way you would deploy it. But now there's a way you can wrap it, even though not on the platform. There's a way we do it. You can deploy it to the App Store and the Play Store. But guess what? I'm seeing that in the next few months, by the time we get into 2026, all these tools will be able to integrate the capacity to deploy to Play Store or App Store directly. So you can build an app right there and then deploy it to App Store right there. You see the rate? This is something that some people have been doing for 15 years, 20 years, 5 years of their life, spent money. AI is now doing it in 5 minutes. So you want to carry AI along as you're doing whatever you're doing. Right. So I hope that answers the question as well. Last question is from Mo. What are the top list of 5 AI building platforms you recommend for starter? I think I already mentioned them, right? So it depends on what you're trying to achieve. If it is through vibe coding, Replit, Base 44, Lovable, these are platforms that I would recommend. And that's the same thing that Isoken asked too. How do we join the HR Tech School? Okay, Novately Africa is open. You can join now. Let me share the link again to the schools, to the different schools. It's at the University of Freelancing. But I think somebody just shared it. Grace, thank you. Grace, also share for HR Tech. So I'm going to send the links to you guys via email as well to enroll in any of the schools as I'm sharing the recording. So maybe that would help as well. For a beginner, how does the AI school help? That's exactly what it does. It helps you. As a beginner, it helps you to know what AI is, where to start. We didn't start with building apps, so no. You will learn how to use AI to create presentation. You will learn how to use AI to build chat GPT, like your own GPT, how to build a chat, but you start from the granular before you now begin to think, okay, I want to build app. Yeah. So you will learn the basics as well. That's how we started, Hopefully that helps. But thank you, everybody. It's been such a pleasure. Let me share the link again. Okay, I already shared the link to my LinkedIn, but let me share the link to the schools. So you can now take your time to read, for everybody asking. Just check which of the schools, AI or HR, which one works. I think Grace shared it already, but let me just share it. So you can check for HR, for AI. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you guys. Babachide says that, and Babachide Ajayi, is that doc? Is that doctor? Is that what of people who don't have HR experience after concluding with this course, can they apply for jobs with a certification? Yes, as long as you can do the job, yes. But I would say you start with internship or volunteering so that you gain hands-on experience. Learning is different from doing. You learn, that's good, but there is also the doing. There is a doing part. And so I always recommend internship, some preliminary level of hands-on work. It could be for free for someone, right? Just try those things you've now learned. You've learned recruitment, you've learned this one, screening, talent acquisition, learning and development, gamified learning for employees. You've learned all of that. How do you practicalize it? So that's the next level for you. Thank you, Ginika. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Let's go. Adewale, good to see you. I have to go. If not, I'll keep greeting you guys. We have to go. Thank you so much, everyone. We will share it. Dr. Mayowa, thank you, sir. Good to see you. How do we get the recorded? It will be sent via email. Like I said, I'll try to send it tomorrow to everybody who registered. And then if you have any question, you can take it off from there. You can also chat directly on the University of Freelancing. There's a WhatsApp icon. We will take it off from there. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. You too, David, good to see you. You're still here. All right, thank you. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody. You're welcome. Mimi, good to see you guys. Good to see you.